And so, the national anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. And that gets things running. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
They've got rid. Aim forwards.
Bakuna.
And that has been cleared. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. There's the shot! Nice ball, and he's in here. Moved on forwards.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Played out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a decent ball in. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. He could be in here. Lovely feet. It's a mighty effort! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. Moved on forwards. Bacuna. Now it's look. Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Back into the middle. And claimed it back swiftly. That's been drilled forward. Keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great hit!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
That's really well. He's got the shot! It's there!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
First quarter of an hour gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, nicely intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bakuna. Done delicately. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Locadia. Leandro Bakuna. Cleared away. And the shot! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Bakuna. Bakuna. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Leandro Bakuna. Up towards the front line, cuts out the pass. Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna. It's gone out for a throw-in. Played with finesse. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Leandro Bakuna. That's very neat. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. He can run onto that. Gets good distance on it. Less said about that pass, the better. That'll be a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Defending was strong and firm. And it's played forward. Bakuna does really well to win the ball there. Bakuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Going for goal! Bakuna. Bakuna. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear. Bakuna. Oh, they can break here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Decent hit! Out for a goal kick. Strong running down that left flank. Over to the left. And here's Leandro Bakuna. There's the hit! Oh, good spread. That's nice. And it's hoisted clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's found a way past. And the pass is intercepted. Bakuna. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bakuna shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Locadia, spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. Bakuna! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Now this could be a big chance!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bakuna. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's really well manoeuvred. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It'll be a throw-in. Locadia, played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. Leandro Bacuna wins the duel this time. Bacuna. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Turns and goes back. Oh, good take and a good chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Bacuna. Cross goes in there. That's a good ball played into space. And the ball is out of play. Leandro Bacuna. That's a nicely measured pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That has been knocked clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Leandro Bacuna. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Looking here to chip it through. will be a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why...
And the second half gets underway. Leandro Bacuna. Oh, sweet feet. Bacuna. Oh, here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Leandro Bacuna is onto it in a flash.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bacuna. Bacuna shifted upfield. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Locadia. And the shot! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Leandro Bacuna. Now it's Locadia. Showing good feet. And it's Bacuna. Can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's played forward. Short changes him with that pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Can he finish? Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backup to indicate what was coming.
Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. That's a little off target. Moved on forwards. And that could set him on his way. Keeps on running. He's shifting through the gears here. A chance to play it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Leandro Bacuna.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Locadia. Bacuna tries to dink it through. Out to the right. That's tidy. Time to deliver. And now the breakaway. And he's on a charge. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. There are a few waiting for it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. Some good work on the right flank here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
So what can they make of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away. That's played into space. It is a corner, good chance. And it's hoisted clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Fired in. Could be danger here. Now it's it's one!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's played forward. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's played into the area. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's in, surely! There's the shot! Locadia. Aim forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Leandro Bacuna. Now it's Locadia. It's anyone's ball now. That's a super give and go. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bakuna. Locadia. And here's the chance to counter. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bakuna, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bakuna in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's not going far. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Leandro Bakuna attempts a clearance. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he's in! And he thumps it clear. Is the shot on? Here comes another cross.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Locadia. And he's on his way! That's the throw. Nice control. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bacuna. Proves too strong. And they can counter here. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And he's there to clear it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shapes to shoot. Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Bacuna. Aim forwards.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice physical challenge. Lobbed in behind. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's found a way through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Locadia. Now it's Locadia. Over to the left. It's a good-looking cross. And that's been repelled.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Do have a chance to counter here. Leandro Bacuna.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's been picked out. Leandro Bacuna.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Bacuna. That'll be a throw. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
They need to get it in quick. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, what a ball! Defending of the desperate variety. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.